One of the ways that I like to work with vision is to make sure the eyes work together, or what is called they have binocular vision. Now, a lot of children don't have binocular vision all of the time. It can always be improved. Even in you and I, you will always have most likely a dominant eye, and that controls how your eyes work. Now, the easiest way to check a dominant eye is a simple trick. Here, stick up your finger, close one eye, right? If I close my left eye and have my right eye, my finger won't move. If I now do my right eye closed, my finger jumps, it seems like it's about 2 inches. So if I were to aim, play pool, whatever, shoot a gun, I would use my right eye vision, because now my vision's not is going to have a line of sight. Right now, if you are ambidextrous, then your eyes are ambidextrous, but it's very rare that you have where both eyes can work like this and are non-dominant. Where you can have a lot of problems is like my son, who's a grown adult. He has a dominant left eye, even though he's right-handed. So sometimes to line stuff up, it just is a little awkward. But he also has 475 on his prescription and so forth, so he needs glasses, right? What is binocular vision? When the eyes work together. Think of binoculars. Just take like this 2 toilet paper tubes, right? Now, understanding how your child sees is the first step. So I like to say is, they have that old saying, you don't understand someone until you've walked a mile in their shoes. Well, try a mile walking with their vision. So look at your child's eyes and just imagine the eye line. Right now, you can put a little light in the eye. You can see the sparkle right in my eyes right now, right? And you can see my eyes are working together and how they're working together when I look at you, right? Now, if I have a line off, hi Claudia. If I have an eye off, right, and my eye goes into what's called exotropia, you can see how my sparkle is different. When I have my eye in a little bit, this is esotropia, and again, you can look at the whites of my eyes, but see how my sparkle is different. Oh, it's a little hard. If I go into what's called a hypertropia, eye going up, and again, you can see the sparkle is off, the alignment. And if I have an eye going down, this is hypertropia, and you can see my sparkle is off, right? Now, what you should do, 2 toilet paper holders, right? Now, imagine, even though you can't move your eyes around like I can, imagine now my one eye is straight, and my other eye has esotropia. Right? Now, if this is hard to do, especially when they have a severe hypertropia, you might want to go here, and here, or cut your tubes down, or narrow them. But I'm going to do right now, let's say a hypertropia. So I'm going to have one eye alignment here. Guess what, guys? Who am I going to look at? So here, I see you, or I see you here. Does that make sense? So when you're coming to me and say my child doesn't have head control or difficulty walking, well, how am I supposed to walk down the hallway? Am I walking down with this, or am I walking down with this? Right? But now this changes my spine. This changes my pelvis. So again, understanding how your child sees, right? And now, so for that, you want to make sure that they don't have, let's say, an astigmatism. We're going to go to an eye doctor to make sure that their eyes are fine. And then we're also going to make sure that maybe we're doing a patching program or something, because your objective now is to go from this to this. See, now from this, I can see you and have convergence and walk around. So it almost looks like I'm looking, well, it does look like that I'm looking out of one tube of toilet paper. When I start going like this, I can see my right tube and my left tube, and my eyes are not working together. This is really important, that when you're approaching your child, right, you want to catch their vision. But again, when their eyes aren't lined up right, you want to catch it first, again, with the higher eye, the hypertropia, and then going through the normal alignment, and then start working. But your objective is first center vision, and then going into convergence. Because guess what? When I'm like this, if you were to do convergence with me, I'll start to go which eye I'm going to look at, right, when I'm doing something like this, because my eyes are not working together in alignment, so they're not going to work together in function, right? So this is where you start understanding your child's functional vision. We improve it, because you can improve my functional vision as well as yours. and then we go from there. My vision courses are where you need to go. Understanding the basics, free course, vision in your child. From there, you might, again, after you have your child all checked up, you might want to go into the Patching 101 or Sitting in Vision to work on the spine and the movements of the eyes. If your child's vision is more complex than you thought it was, can be very difficult or overwhelming because you never thought you'd have to teach your child how to see, right? We just assume that's the one thing that's going to happen is vision. So we can go into cognitive vision, and if your child has CVI, cortical visual impairment, you can get in now with my cortical visual impairment class. So there's avenues to help you, but you need to take the first step. And the first step is to recognizing that your child might have issues with vision and seeing, and from there we go into, again, improving their functional vision, how they see you as a function, and to go into their milestones. Thanks, guys.